Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective highest good. This reading will not be for everyone, so please take it how it resonates and don't force it to fit if it's not your story. I don't know what's going on collectively. I haven't tapped in a few days. So I'm just going to pull some different cards to see what the energy is, starting with some oracle cards just to get the overall messages, and then we'll see what else is going on with the tarot cards. Okay. So let's tap into the energy around the collective, please, and thank you for their highest good. Let's start with some oracle messages, please, and to see what's going on in the collective's energy. Anything they need to know right now for their highest good. Let's see what's going on. Overall energy for this reading is higher power, which is a very good sign. You have the key of knowledge, the key of wisdom. This is like a divine spiritual connection. This is union. This is spiritual clarity, visions, goals, ambitions. I'm also getting touched by an angel. Somebody's getting touched by an angel or received guidance from an angel or knowledge from an angel or has protection from an angel. There's a spirit guide that is protecting you. Somebody is being protected by a guardian angel, a higher power. Somebody's receiving knowledge or information from a higher power. Somebody is tapped into a higher power. Someone has gifts from a higher power. Take it how it resonates. All right, what's the collective message for this reading? We have regeneration. Card number 46 breaks down to a 10. Somebody here could be going through a spiritual rebirth, receiving spiritual gifts, going through a spiritual transformation, tapping into their spiritual gifts, rooting themselves in their spiritual beliefs, coming out of a dark place, removing dark energy, releasing negative thoughts. Somebody here is closing out cycles, removing their energy from toxic places, environments, people. Somebody here feels like there's no place like home. This is some type of change, rebirth, or relocation, or some type of releasing of negative energy or people or things around you, removing yourself from like negative situations, learning when to release and let go energy, finding peace within yourself or something like that, spreading knowledge or shedding the light on things that people can't see. So somebody here could be like a seer that spreads light on things that other people can't see, like you have some type of gift or hidden knowledge. Let's get one more, please. Anything else? We have blessed. So this is somebody who's blessed and highly favored by the Most High Power, Creator, Source, God, whatever you call him, her, them, whatever you reference as a higher power, is blessing you with a place or giving you some type of power to almost like destroy or remove or something like that energy or block energy. I'm just getting blessed and highly favored. For some of you, I don't know if you know how blessed and highly favored you are, but you are very blessed and highly favored. I also get the energy of somebody being viewed as a work in progress. There's something working in your favor, or something's going to work out in your favor. There will be peace in your home. There will be balance restored to the situation. Something good will come out of the situation. Okay? Anything else before we get some more cards? With this blessed card, I'm getting like 7 of Wands energy. Maybe you have to protect your peace. It's giving that somebody wants to disrupt your peace or destroy your peace, or I don't know, somebody here wants to kind of like cause chaos or bring some type of, yeah, I don't know. This is like another person that seems like they're trying to create some type of chaos in your life, because your life seems to be happy, or you seem to be at peace, or you seem to be doing well. This other energy seems to be going through the fire or dealing with some type of situation, or there's something going on with them. If this is a situation where somebody is in trouble or in danger, let's just say this is fire. This is the only place where there's no fire, right? So in order for whoever this is to not be burnt by the fire, they have to get to a safe space. The safe space seems to be in the presence of you, or with you, or something with you. Because where you are, there's peace, there's balance, there's harmony, there's protection or something like that. But where they are, those things don't exist. So to them, there's no place like home, or there's no one like you. This person feels safe in your presence. Something about your presence makes this person feel safe. It's like you provide them with some type of protection that they don't have, or you give them some type of, like you may be a spiritual guide, or somebody who gives good information or shares good advice, because you are connected to the higher power. You get downloads directly from source. So it's like you deliver messages directly from a higher power in order to shed light on certain things. And it looks like you could have shed light on something for someone here, or that someone is finally realizing something here that maybe you already said in the past that is now coming to the light. We have card number 22 as well. At the bottom, we have Orphan, card number 5, and then right behind that, we have another 5, here and now. So this is either presently happening, already happened, or going to happen for someone. It's almost like right when you find it's like now that you found your peace, right? And you've made peace with something. As soon as you make peace with something is what I'm hearing. Whatever that is that you make peace with or release from your energy, as soon as you make peace with it or release this energy, this is what's going to happen to that situation, person, place, or thing. It's going to fall apart. Because what was keeping it stable or keeping it together was the presence of your energy. It's like you were the glue that was holding things together. So in your absence, someone here is about to experience some type of situation to help them realize or release something that is almost about to destroy them, right? Take that how it resonates. So let's pull some shadow cards and see what comes out to clarify what this is. Whatever this is, though, collective, you're being protected from it, okay? So this may have some type of indirect effect on you, but it won't directly affect you, okay? Whatever this is that somebody else seems to be going through. So let's look at what this is from the shadow card's perspective and see what comes out. What is this regeneration energy about? What is this regeneration energy about? It's also time for somebody here to take to separate themselves from something right now, because right now it seems like you're in the middle of a situation where you can't figure out what to do. Somebody's in a situation where they can't seem to figure out what to do. They don't know what to do in the situation. They're reaching out for help to get help to figure out what to do in the situation. For somebody here to get out of this negative energy, you need to raise your vibrations. You maybe need to go outside and take a sun bath, or open up the doors and the windows in your house. Maybe say a prayer around your house, or do some protection spells around your home, because there's a negative energy trying to get in to your place where you are, where you live, to disrupt your peace. There's a spirit or something in your home that could be doing this to you right now. Maybe for some of you, you can't figure out like why you keep missing stuff, or stuff keeps coming up missing. You feel like there's an evil presence around you, and for some of you, there is an evil presence around you. It's like somebody left the door open for this energy to come in. So you being the one that has the connection to the higher power, you're going to have to be the one to remove this energy from your home. There's like a negative energy trying to get inside your home. It's like if it can't get to you, it's going to come for the next thing that's closest to you. Maybe this is your family. So somebody in your home could be going through something, dealing with a situation. I don't know what this is. I'm getting a lot of downloads, but there's like a spirit around your house that somebody brought into your home that you need to remove from your space to bring peace back into your house. I don't know. We got an envious, gluttonous person here. It's almost giving that somebody is doing dark magic in the place where you live, and you're trying to figure out why you keep having all these bad experiences. It's because somebody is doing something negative or bad in your house where you live, and that's why there has been so many things going on. So you have to do some type of protection spell over your house to get rid of this negative energy. Like cast this demon out of your home. Using your spiritual gifts. I don't know. What is this regeneration energy? Because something is spreading. It's trying to get to a source of energy that it can connect itself to and feed from. So it's looking for energy to feed from, and it feeds off of negative energy. So whatever this thing is, it lives and it thrives off negative energy. That's how it spreads, and that's how it grows. That's how it gets in, and that's how it gets in. It gets in, but it doesn't get out. So to get rid of it, you got to get it out. To get it out, you got to remove the negative energy from around your home, around yourself, in yourself, in order to find peace within. Take that how it resonates. There's a face in this image or in this picture. I don't know if you guys can see it, but for me, like right in this area, to me, that looks like a face. I don't know, but it also looks like the devil's face. But there's like this parasite energy around you that's spreading, trying to get to you because you have the source of energy that it needs to feed off of to feel alive. So you have to protect your energy from whatever this is, whoever this is in this energy that's trying to get back inside. Any shadow messages for this energy? Any shadow messages? Sacrifice. Wow. Somebody's trying to sacrifice you, or wants to try to sacrifice you, or sacrifice themselves. Card number 7. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. Or somebody's being sacrificed. Somebody here has to sacrifice something here. They gotta leave this toxic environment. They gotta leave this toxic space, get out of their own way, sacrifice themselves to save themselves from whatever this is. They have to let something go. Release some kind of energy, or the child that I was meant to be. Somebody here, looking at the bottom, I got orphan. Somebody could have given up their child for adoption, and maybe the life that this child lived was a very hard life because whoever took this child in did not take care of this child or raise this child in a hostile environment, or mistreated this child and made this child feel abandoned. So this could be some child abandonment wounds. Somebody here was abandoned as a child and they never found their family, or they never forgave their family for abandoning them. So this person had a hard life. They were given away as a child, or they were taken away as a child by somebody who took them. And whoever took this child away from their home took this child and mistreated this child and orphaned this child and abandoned this child. They didn't protect this child. This could be also child protective custodies coming to take someone's child because maybe this child is not being protected in the space where they are. They need to be protected. Somebody here needs to protect their child. There's a lot of changes here. A lot of things happening here. I have card number 7, card number 8. There's a lot going on here. Let's get anything else. Somebody tried to sacrifice a child. Somebody's child was abused by another family member. So somebody here doesn't feel like a family member protected them when they were a child, or that a family member allowed someone to mistreat them as a child. Wherever this child grew up or lived, wherever this child was raised, the house that they lived in wasn't peaceful. In this house, there were things that were going on that this person, this child, witnessed, that they grew up thinking was normal or okay. So as a result of their upbringing, they became just like their mother or just like their father, instead of the child or the person they were meant to be. So something happened at a young age for someone that changed the way this person viewed things, see things, because the way they were taught as a child was that this is how you do things or treat people. So they were taught at an early age that this is how you do people. They were never taught that you don't treat people this way. Nobody ever told this person that what goes around comes around. So now someone is experiencing something that has come back around to them because they sent out negative energy to demonize or patronize or antagonize someone who was minding their business. As a result of these attacks, whoever this was that was attacking this person is now under attack by their own demons for trying to sacrifice someone else. For some of you, this is going on presently, or this is going on in the future for some of you. But right now, somebody feels trapped in a situation. They don't know where to go, what to do. They're stuck in this energy of another 5. They're stuck in the middle of something here. I don't know what this is. So either in the past this happened, or this is currently happening, or this is going to happen in the near future for somebody here. It's like somebody here is ready to surrender. This is giving that somebody here is ready to put down their swords and they're ready to surrender. They're ready to give up now. They're tired of fighting with themselves, or they're tired of fighting this battle. They just want peace. So maybe somebody here is surrendering to the higher power because they're tired of running from their past. They're tired of fighting these demons. They're tired of being alone. Someone is tired of being alone. They want to experience the life they were meant to be. Or they want to enjoy the life that was. So somebody here is like, I'm tired of all this negative stuff. I just want to be at peace and I want to be happy. I don't want to keep dealing with drama, chaos, and confusion. I just want to be present in the moment. I want to heal myself. I want to be able to do what I want to do and live a happy, peaceful life. Right? That is what someone here is trying to manifest. However, whoever this past person is to you is observing you from a distance, watching you glow up, watching you take care of yourself and be a better version of yourself while they're going through whatever battle this is. that they seem to be struggling with, feeling like they're about to lose whatever they had if they don't make the changes necessary to return home to you. So this is somebody who has to do something in order to return back home to you. They're having to face their own demons. They're having to release some type of addiction, come out of some type of negative energy, and remove whatever this is in order to come back into your home again. Because you have taken care of yourself, right? You've cleaned out your house, you've cleaned up your energy, you removed whatever this was around you, and now you're finally in a place where you can be at peace, right? This situation, what they're dealing with, is completely opposite of where you are. And if this person is thinking about returning to you, your ancestors are not going to allow this energy to disrupt what you have going on here. So they're going to be protecting you as long as this person is around trying to get in this energy. If they try to sneak in the back door, they're going to be met with whatever repercussions come their way. If they try to sneak in through the window, they're going to be kicked out the door. Like, this is divine protection. Because somebody has finally made peace with something that ended, that caused a lot of confusion or some type of burden on someone that was not their burden to bear. Take it how it resonates. It's like they're saying it's time to close the door on this situation. It's time for you to focus on the here and now and your future. The past is over. It's time for you to be happy and be at peace. And that is fair. That is what the higher power is trying to communicate to someone here. That sometimes when it's time to move forward and let go, it's like it's hard to let go of someone you love. When there's still love in your heart for someone that you have to let go of, it's not easy to release the energy because there's a space in your heart that's always going to care for this person, right? But this is somebody who needs to learn how to care for themselves. They can't keep depending on other people, i.e. you, to care for them or take care of them anymore. If this is a grown-ass child that needs to go out into the world and experience life on their own, that doesn't want to leave the nest, you have to almost push this child outside so they can experience life on their own. They can't stay with you forever. This is somebody who's scared to leave the nest, who doesn't feel safe on their own. They only feel safe or protected when they're with you. With you, they have protection. Without you, they don't. So somebody left their home or this situation where they had divine protection or love and support to go into someone like another situation where there was no love and support. And now they're experiencing karma for the choice that they made. While you're over here being happy, you're at peace, you're loving yourself. And truth be told, all that glitter is not gold. So somebody had thought that this was a better opportunity. They took the wrong path. They chose the wrong thing. They thought that it was better than what they had. And now they're realizing that it's not what they thought it was. They're finally seeing the truth, that everything that glitter is not gold. So I feel like for someone here, there's going to be a change in direction, a shift in the energy. It's like because you shifted your energy or you shifted into a new timeline, this past person is now realizing that they chose the wrong path. And it's like they're trying to make a, I guess, genuine effort to pursue this spiritual path instead of the path that leads to destruction. So this is a spiritual awakening that someone is going through that is going to help this person shift timelines. So this person was stuck in a timeline that was like a past life timeline or a past life connection with another person from a past life that was their past life soulmate, something like that. This person was like, okay, here's the thing. This is three different situations. This is your energy being happy, free, and abundant, blessed, and highly favored over here. This is somebody who is in the process of becoming divine in a sense that was once negative, karmic, low vibrational, bound to another situation, being set free from that situation in the present moment so they can come into knowledge of who they are to bring balance into a situation where they are supposed to be. So basically, this is supposed to be a divine connection between two divine people coming into union. But along the way, this energy took a detour, a turn somewhere else that caused you and them to separate for a time, which gave you time, collective, to do what you needed to do regarding working on yourself, that puts you into alignment with your higher self and alignment with Source, Spirit, God. So now you're where you're supposed to be. This person is now catching up to what's going on, or realizing that what is going on here was all created to confuse them, but the veil is being lifted so this person can see now what's really happening and going on. So basically, here's the thing. There's a change in the wind, or there's changes that are happening right now in the present moment where two people who were divinely connected to each other were separated from each other because someone decided to do something to separate the two of you and keep you guys out of union. Whatever that thing is that caused the two of you to come into separation is now being removed from the situation so that the two of you can have this connection come into union again. However, when this person returns, they're not saying when, they're saying if this person comes towards you in the energy of the person they used to be, then you are to immediately remove yourself from the situation. And the question they're asking is why? Because in this energy, this person is not going to bring balance into the situation. They're only going to disrupt or corrupt you and cause chaos for you instead of bringing balance into the situation. So you're going to have to listen to your intuition when it comes to the situation. You're going to have to ask yourself, is this person coming in to create chaos and confusion? Or is it coming in to bring in peace, balance, and union? Like, you're going to have to ask your ancestors, is this person coming in to bring in balance? Or are they coming in to bring in confusion? It's like before you open the door or give this person the key to your heart, you need to pray about the situation before you let this person back in. Because for some of you, this person's coming in to throw you off balance. So they're almost saying, don't give this person the key to your heart again until you are sure that this person's coming in to balance things out with you. If they're not coming in to bring balance into your life, or they don't bring balance into your life, Or if you have to they don't want you to change something here. Like, going this way is going to change the outcome of your happy ending. It's like you're happily ever after. You're happily ever after. In order to have a happy ending, you got to follow the direction of the wind. If the wind is blowing west and you're going east, you're not flowing with the energy. You're going against the grain. So your blessings are coming in, but you're turning your back on your abundance by going the other way. So let's just say your abundance is on the right. The abundance is coming in from the right, but you're going to the left. To the left, you're going back to all that glitters is not gold. But to the right, you're going into a more blessed and highly favored situation where the abundance can kind of flow in. So it's like you have to choose which direction you want to go here. Do you want to go back to all that glitters is not gold and be back where you started? Or do you want to go towards the change in the wind where the blessings just kind of flow in? Do you understand? Okay, let's move on. So change is coming in from the east, not from the west. To the west, you're going back to the past. To the past, all that glitters ain't gold. In the future, however, everything is blessed and highly favored. Anything you touch turns into gold. There's a big difference. So don't sacrifice your happily ever after, your happy ending, to a tragic ending by going back into a situation where it's not going to change, or, it's going to change the outcome of your situation. Anything else the Spirit guides want you to know before we move on? Remember now, this same person walked away from you in the past because they felt like the grass was greener. The problem with their grass, they wasn't watering the grass. They was just stepping all over the grass and not, keeping it together, and now it's all out of control. But the grass they thought was real on their end was also fake. Look at the picture. The grass on this green, the grass over here is way greener and more alive and more abundant and more fruitful than the grass is in the past. This is some dead energy. Ain't nothing growing over here. Everything is growing in the future, in the moment. It's not happening for you in the past. The past is done. So you want to go back to this dead energy where there's no abundance coming in? Or do you want to go into the now energy where abundance can come in, flow into you naturally? So it's like, are you going to sacrifice yourself to be someone's second option or a second choice? Or are you going to give this person what they want? Or are you going to open the door and let this person back in? They're asking you the question, and if so, the answer is why. This is a never-ending story for you and this person. When are you going to end this cycle of in and out, here I come, hold up, wait, I'll be back, see you later, maybe next time, okay, yeah. Like when is that going to end for you? When are you going to get tired of doing that? And why are you still doing that if you're still doing that? Does that seem fair to you? to keep pouring into the situation and getting nothing out of it? Maybe it's time to raise your vibration. Maybe you won't feel the same way about this person like you used to. If you want change, you got to be the change you want to see. You got to stop accepting the bare minimum from somebody who doesn't want to change, and let them be who they are and focus on yourself. Look, it's time to go. Stop trying to work things out with this situation and let it go. Focus on yourself and find peace within yourself. Be loyal to your own journey. Be loyal to yourself. Release and let go of the pain, the past, the hurt, whatever this is. Find you a new community. Stop being so flexible. Stop being so open to anybody and everybody. Learn how to love yourself. This is not for you. This is an unfinished symphony because you keep allowing this to happen. When you're tired of being someone's second choice, or put yourself first and realize who you are and connect to Spirit, Source, God, and love yourself, you will find that loving yourself is more important than somebody who pretends to love themselves, who doesn't love themselves, which means they doesn't love you. So I don't know, take it how it resonates. This is like a story of the same energy, but at the same time, for some of you, you've released this energy and you have let go and you've come out of this negative energy and you're now moving forward on your spiritual path and you're releasing anything that doesn't serve you. You completed a cycle and you found peace within, and now you're working on yourself and you're building your confidence and you're regaining your strength and you're learning how to let go of what doesn't serve you, right? But then the energy that you're releasing is still somehow connected to you, because either they're not letting go, you're not letting go, or there's still something else there for you and this person to explore. However, whatever that is that you and this person will still maybe explore together is being blocked right now because this person's not doing the work. They're not doing the work to be able to do the work for you or with you. So it's like your spirit guides are asking you, are you ready to let go of this person so that we can help you continue the work that you came to do? Or are you going to continue to hold on to this energy and let them keep draining you and keeping you from doing the work you came to do? So you were meant to be on the spiritual path of awakening or enlightening people who don't know, I guess, the purpose of their spiritual paths, like a guide to other people. But you're not being a good example if you're not being the example. So it's like, how can we use you as the example when you're not being the example you're supposed to be? Like, if you're supposed to be the example, you're not being a good example. I don't know. Take that how it resonates. Somebody here is not being a good example, and it's time for you to be a better example for somebody here, because you're not setting a good example. And if somebody is still following your footsteps, what type of example are you leaving behind? Or are you showing them how to be at one with themselves and the co-creator? Or are you teaching them how to be, I guess, unstable or something like that? Somebody's learning some kind of bad behavior from watching somebody else not be a good example. Take it how it resonates. So somebody learned this behavior because they didn't have a good example. Maybe you were sent to be a good example for this person, but they didn't see you as an example. They saw you as something else. So you were sent to be an example to this person on what it's like to be in alignment with your purpose and how it feels to be loved by someone. But it's like you and this person didn't make the connection because this person hadn't made the connection with themselves first. So it's like it is an unfinished symphony because the connection that was supposed to be made wasn't made because this person wasn't able to make the connection with themselves first. So it had nothing to do with you, collective. It had everything to do with this person. So be fair. Like, don't blame yourself for this not working out the way it was supposed to, because it's not your fault. Like, you were there to show this person what the connection between the two of you was, and they couldn't make the connection. So the connection wasn't made not because of you, but because of this person. And you can't wait for this person to make the connection. It's time for you to go and find peace with yourself and release the situation, right? And be happy with your decision. So I don't know. Let's close this out with some advice. All right? Don't seek anyone's approval, expectations. We also have start a revolution. It's time for a protest. Any other messages to close this part of the reading for the collective? How is good. Swim away from this situation, the shark energy. So I feel like the only thing for you to do, collective, in the situation, or the best thing for you to do in the situation, it seems like, collective, according to your spirit guides or ancestors, they're like, we know you really want this person to come home, in a sense, but we can't let this person come into your garden with this attachment on them, because this attachment that's on them is like a demonic spirit. And if it attaches itself to you, it is going to create an imbalance, whereas you're already balanced and you're at peace and you're where you're supposed to be. So it's like, why would you want to get into the water bleeding out if you're healing where the sharks live? So you're still healing from this situation. Your wounds are not completely healed. So it's like, if you reopen that wound again and you bleed again, this energy is going to feed off of that energy again. It's almost like putting your finger in a tank full of sharks with blood on your finger, allowing the sharks to just feed off of you. I don't know. I guess it's time for you to close this chapter, close this door, set some boundaries, protect your energy. Think before you judge, and surround yourself with people that love you. I feel like you're being surrounded by your spirit guides and people that love you on the other side that you may not see. But when you're out in nature and you're doing, like, you're grounding your energy in nature, your spirit guides are all around you, protecting you and showing you love. And maybe you feel it, maybe you don't, but they are there with you, guiding you along the way, protecting you from these shark-ass energies, hoping that you know that they're there with you and that you're safe with them, because they're not doing this to hurt you. They're doing this to protect you. Whatever this is they're doing, they're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to protect you, because I don't know if you knew how bad people wanted to hurt you, but somebody really wants to hurt you, collective, or they really hurt you before in the past. And maybe they're trying to protect you from being hurt by this person again, because you still care for this person and you think this person has changed. But I don't know if this person's changed or not. And if they have changed, maybe it's too late. But it's like, even if they have changed, is it enough for you to really build a life on, or to trust or believe in this person the way you do? Is it worth the sacrifice to find out, you know? I don't know. Whatever's best for you, collective. Let's read it from the book. I'm going to read the Shark card because that's the only one that's really standing out with the message for y'all. But this says, think of this card as the Lovers in reverse from the traditional tarot. It says you've been hanging around a bloody, thirsty shark and they've hurt you before. And this could revert to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or a family member. But to put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. So leave now, because situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. It's like you got so comfortable with the abuse of this person or being around this person that you're comfortable with the abuse. You've learned how to deal with the negative attention, whatever this is, instead of realizing who you really are and that you deserve better. So I don't know if this is you or them or someone else. The Spirit is saying you deserve better. It's almost like you need to raise your standards and, I guess, stay away from people who don't deserve you. And I don't think this person deserves you. They may want to be with you, but do they deserve you? All right. So yeah, let's leave it there and get some more energy. So I don't know. I'll take it how it resonates. All right. So what are your expectations from the situation? Let's look at that. So apparently you have an expectation here that hasn't been met. So let's see if you and this person get back together. Will this person meet your expectations the way you want them to? So let's just look at that. If the collective and this person reconcile and get back together, will this person meet the collective's expectation, and will this situation improve for them together? Will they be able to join together, be happy together, and be at peace together with no more interference from a third party? Let's see. So if the two of these people are to come into union with each other, because that's the fated energy, will they be together and be happy and be at peace? And is this how the story ends? Let's look at that. We have Judgment. What is Judgment? That could be a yes for some of you. This could work out between you and this person, but it requires somebody here to leave another situation behind in order for it to work. So if this person decides to leave whatever this other situation is behind, and do the work on themselves to mend the broken pieces of their heart and heal what's broken inside of them, then y'all can come into union and be together. But if this person doesn't do the work to mend the broken pieces of their heart and align themselves with their spiritual path of purpose, then the union between the two of you would be like you feeding your blood to the sharks, is the message. And is that worth sacrificing yourself for this time? I get the answer is no. Not with this person. So take that how it resonates. They're asking you to get away from this person and protect your energy from this person and close out this cycle with this person and call judgment on the situation and free yourself from whatever this is. All right? And open your heart to receive new love, because new love is coming in from the east and not from the west. The west is full of drama, chaos, and other bullshit you don't need to be bothered with. From the other side of things, you got a better offer coming in from somebody who genuinely loves you, who wants to bring you peace, happiness, and joy, and treat you the way you deserve. So that's what I'm getting with this reading. Sorry it was so aggressive. But that's how they want me to tell it to you, because you're not listening to your own intuition. You're not trusting the guides giving you the guidance you need to move forward, because you still think there's something in the past that you may regret moving on from, when there's not. All that glitters is not gold. This is the real deal, Ten of Pentacles. This not that fake gold that your friend, person, lover thought it was. This is you receiving the real gold that is waiting for you. Okay? This is your abundance. Look at these rats trying to steal your cheese. Close the door on this person and open your heart to receive. You got better things coming in. You're wasting your time dealing with whatever that is from your past, because that ain't got shit to do with your future. Let it go. Move on. Find peace with yourself and let it go. Stop confusing yourself about what to do when you already have the answers you need from within. The answers you need within you. Follow your intuition. Do what's best for you. But you know the answer is not saying go back to this person. It's telling you to leave this person behind. But you're afraid of having a new beginning with somebody else or by yourself. But that's what's coming in. Like it or love it. So, yeah, there's that. They tired of playing with you. Stop playing. Surrender this person back to the streets. Or get this person back to God and let them work on this person and change their heart. Because you can't do it. If they want you, they'll come and get you. If they don't, see you later. The door is open for new people to come in, but you're not being open to new people coming in because you're still stuck in the past. Get your head out the clouds and come back to earth and step into this new reality and jump timelines where you have better options coming in, and let this person figure out whatever they got to figure out on their own and move forward, okay? And we tired of telling you the same things. Listen to us. We're not trying to hurt you. We're trying to give you what you deserve. But you act like you don't want it. Don't you want this fine-ass King of Pentacles to come in and rub on your booty and give you the love you deserve and marry you and make you their all, end-all, be-all person, instead of this loser who ain't got shit to offer you, that may be your past lover who wants to 10 of cups with you but ain't got shit to offer you? I'm telling you, this nigga is toxic. All they got to give you is sex. This other person got all that and then some. Please move forward and walk away and stop acting like you don't want this new person to come in, because you do. And leave this past person behind, because they don't love you. They just want what you got to give them. They need to heal themselves and work out their own issues, and maybe then figure out if y'all belong together. But right now, you got better opportunities coming in, new love, more opportunities that gives you better options. I feel like you make the right choice to move on from this person, which is why they feel the way they do, because now they feel like you closed the door on them, which you have for some of you, which is why you're being blessed with all this abundance. All right? Those are your messages. Thank you for watching. Love and light to you all. Namaste.